Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is another video in this series designing with Zahr. So I think this would be tutorial number 4. Um, so for this tutorial, sorry about that brussiness in my voice. So I've already designed Motivational Monday with you, so I'm just gonna go through and delete these because I have not deleted them since. So it is Monday. Today is November the 23rd, and I'm actually going to design a Motivational Monday post for my social media. Usually I like posting around halfway in the day, so I usually upload my Motivational Mondays around between 10 and 12. Sometimes I go earlier, around 8, but usually between 10 and 12 is when I upload. And I think I do that for a good reason, because just in case any of my followers, which I don't have much now, any of my followers are having a bad day, they can see a Motivational Monday post, and then hopefully that will cheer them up and prepare them for the upcoming days of the week, right? So that's the whole shtick behind posting the Motivational Monday. And why I'm talking through all of this is because Canva is kind of logging right now. Yeah, so I'm just talking through so that it doesn't look that obvious. So I'm not even sure what I want to design. Journal. Okay, so this week theme for my Motivational Monday last week, like I said, oh yeah, you guys literally just saw the final post with the stars and everything, but still a video. So I'm just going through my journal because it's set. So it's looking through my journal right now. Yeah, so the topic today is adaptation. So I'm going to see if I can find a photo that represents that. So normally I do 5 posts. I normally open all 5. No, I shouldn't do it that way. Okay, this is the process. Okay. Adaptation. This is why I'm doing it like this, so you guys can actually see me going through the real process. Whenever I do a voiceover, some things get lost in translation, right? So some things get cut out, some things get lost in editing and stuff like that. Just by even speeding the video up, I don't think that gives you a clear look on the video themselves. So if you type adaptation into Canva like you just saw me do there, you can just scroll through. I do not pay for Canva yet. I don't intend to though pay for Canva once I'm making steady income from whichever stream of incomes I'm trying to build up right now. So I don't think I see much here in terms of free pictures with adaptation. So I'm going to just type adaptation and type free, because sometimes you have to do that in Canva so that it can bring up the free pictures that you don't have to pay for. Lord of mercy. Okay. Canva did not make that any easier for me. Okay, so let's type challenge. Alright, because that's really the roots of adaptation. Dealing with challenges as they arise. This looks so nice. Okay, so there are a couple pictures here. I do like these two, so I'm going to use them together. Oh my god, it's just a matter of what do I do. I think this one is more dynamic. I think this one has a little bit more depth in there, so I'm kind of scrolling through and seeing what I like. I like that one. I like pictures that have depth in terms of color, because then I'm able to be more creative with it, right? I like this one as well. So this looks nice. most of these look so great. Okay, so going up to the initial 3, yeah, these two look nice. It just boils down to which one I use. The thing with using these two now, if I use these two, let me show you. May actually the person may get covered up. So I have to be careful in terms of that aspect there. I can go around it. So usually I do 5 posts, 5 elements from a Motivational Monday post, excluding the cover. So let's see what this one looks like. What this one is looking like. So whichever one looks the best. With all of these, you can let's look at the color palette. Nothing in Canva right now for these. So yeah, okay. Back to photos. What is my next topic? Mindset. Okay, so I may actually do both of them right now, and so I will design one for next week and one for this week. So I'm just going to start that right now, so you guys get a bonus. So this video may be split up in parts, and the last tutorial that I did, the videos were split up in parts. So I'm just going to use different variations of gray tone in this one. Then I'm going to change the transparency because I still want the picture in the background to show. I just still want to be able to put my words on there. So hit the page. So I'm going up, over, resize, down and over one time, right? So there we go. I think I can bring the transparency down a little bit more to about 50. Alright, so I want to copy this. So I click down on the element, Alt, and then boom, put this one down. I think I'm going to change the transparency a little bit more. So I'm going to put this one down at 35. Yeah. Okay. Now for this one, I'm going to lock the transparency in because I want it to remain uninterrupted through this process of designing a cover. So I'm going to replicate this because I normally do 5 posts excluding the parts, excluding the cover. So things do I write over these? I think I want to write over it. So text. No, I can't write over it, I think. So I still need text. So Zahr brings designs. I do want a curve letter. So I can bring into effects, and I did something cool the other day, so I'm going to change this font. So on one of my designs, I did something that I really liked. I'm going to recreate that right now. Okay, and so I'm going to change the font already. Now back to the effects. I'm going to go with this, and I'm going to change the word to white. Okay, so right here, I'm just trying to decide how do I want the name to look. And I think usually this is what's happening for. So I'm going to do that. I have a like. So I'm actually going to try to match color in the background. You know, I should stick to white. So click down on the element like I say in all the videos before, and then I'm going to change that. The effects of that, I'm going to add this burnt spice color, and I'm actually going to resize it as well. So don't want it too dark. I want it dark, not too dark. So right around here looks great. So I'm going to go for 44.4. Press enter. Put this back to the page. And there, right? Okay, so we're going to group these and lock it in. That just came out so well. And then we're going to put a little square right there. So I'm going to use a gray color. I'm going to change the transparency and everything on there. So, you know, I really do want the picture to show for this one right here. So changing the transparency. I'm going to let it stay at around 75, right? And then so I am just really trying to set this as much as possible, right? Okay, then let's text first before we do anything. Okay, let's lock this in. Text. Okay, let me go look for a border since this one's tagged up like it's stupid. Alright, so I'm going to use the same color up here and besides it. So one of the things with Canva with this is this is going to be the top layer of this area here, right? So once I'm going to lock it in. Once I'm done typing, I'll right click. There's nothing coming up. Let me unlock it and show you guys again. Listen, stop. Okay, so now that I've unlocked it, if I right click, whenever I type, I'll just select here and it says send backwards and I'll send the words behind the border. But for now, I'm going to lock it in and type T. So my text can come up. So Motivational Mondays. Mondays, right? I'm going to change this font to look at sweet dreams. I think this one is going to work well for my subtitle, so I'm just going to go with this font right here. Make it smaller. Do this one bold. So between the Motivational Monday and here, it's not going to occupy all the box. So what I am going to do is going to actually shake it this and expand it. So I'm going to change the effects to this here. I want the back color. I'm actually changing the back color to this bright spice color right there. I'm going to change the face to white, right? I'm going to just size this the entire parameter there. Wow, I hope I land. Oh, this is what I need. So okay, let me, before I move, if I click on the text element and then I press this spacing, I can bring the words up and closer to each other, which I normally do. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to spread it out a little bit for coverage, right? Yes, Motivational Mondays. And then I'm going to copy this I'm going to change the effects. Change the effect. Change the color to a darker one though. Okay, so this isn't an option in the color palette box. So as soon as I unlock it, and then I press back this, this color will pop up. So I'll be able to choose it. Okay, so that's that. So I need to unlock this to change. Okay, so once you unlock the elements, which I may mention in my earlier post, but it's not just for re-mentioning, when you resize your, when you lock in the elements in your designs, the colors. So like I was saying, when you resize your element, and then this, and when you lock, the elements into Canva, whenever you lock the elements, the color palette becomes affected. So bear that in mind. So right now I'm just going to put 45. Calm down. I'm going to go for 45. I'm going to let this stay at 43. I'm going to go 44.6 right here. Oh, 45.2. Okay, and now I'm going to just fit this in. Perfect. Right, and then, like I say, plug this in. And then now we open up the text box again, and today's motivational quote is adaptation. Okay, so I'm going to change the font. Actually, that's not centered, but I'm going to change the font. Let's look for script writing, because I do like that Euphoria script right there. This is one of my favorite scripts as well. I don't know, there's something about Euphoria. Let's look at this one. Yeah, this is thick and nice, so I like this. So I'm going to let this stay black, change the effects again. Right, I'm going to expand it out a little bit more. So right here, I'm just showing you guys something. This is Canva's middle, right? Okay, that's dead the middle. Okay, because that was on speed up a while ago. This one is 43.2. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to do white. Change the effects. Resize. So I say 42.6. It's a nice resize. And then boom. So let me change this color and see what happens. Okay, that looks nice. So we already locked there in. And I'm locking this part in. So you see what I was saying about letting things remain uninterrupted. So this was actually being captured a while ago, and we don't want to capture that because we're trying to group this. And then unlock here, put this back right there, and then drop it below, right? And so one thing you can do is you can leave it grouped. You can unlock even the background, unlock everything and ungroup everything. You can group everything as one and unlock it. So I think I'm going to just go that route. Ungroup. In terms of this element here, I'm going to unlock it. I'm going to put this back. Group everything. unlock it in. So why do I prefer to group everything and unlock it in? Because that way, whenever you unlock it, you don't have to go and unlock each element. If I hadn't unlocked the prior elements, and then I just locked in the text, the typography, and the border, then I'd have to go back through and unlock each of them. So I'm going to lock this in, and I'm going to and then so now moving on, I'm going to design my Motivational Monday for next week. So next week, whenever this one comes out, so if you guys want to actually see it, upload for it, I'll just upload this one in parts. So that one is not set. Let's just see what comes up in the photos. If I type mindset in, most of this one points for achievement. This is so cool. I mean, like this picture stay. So these all look like these like achievement type pictures. So let me go back and look into achievements. So here is what you can do. If you type a specific word in Canva and then you don't see anything come up, you can type closely related words in here. So just like you guys saw me do with the first post up here, the topic was adaptation, but I couldn't find a representative picture for adaptation, and so I did find one with when I type in challenges, right? So, and that's because, you know, in order to adapt, you have to be well equipped, and I'd say well equipped and have the tools to handle challenges in life, right? Some persons do need the tools to handle success too, but that's a whole other thing. So you can type closely related words. So I couldn't find anything adaptation, so I went with the challenge. And that's how we arrive at the background picture, right? And so I am just looking through here. Okay, so I was just scrolling through those sub elements and nothing actually came up. Let me type up achievements. Right, it's okay. Wow, this looks so nice. Okay. Okay, so we're working with this. It's just that I don't know how this is gonna go. Okay, I want to put a border on this one. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to put a border. I'm going to put a border on there. Something more gray pastel. Okay. So again, to alter the thickness, you shrink down. I don't want the thickness. I want it to be. I'm actually going to alter this one. I'm not. So I'm going to bring it down and then resize it. And then I'm going to alter the transparency if that is altered. Okay. And so we're back to grouping it, logging it in to alter this transparency. So I wanted something that was pastel. Group. Let's zoom in here.